at what they call Q Day. If you're not sure what this is, let me break a few things down here.
Shalom, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash, and don't want to say apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother, I am now Allah from GMS Chicago. And what you see here on the screen is a video from Dabu77. Says, get ready for Q Day, incoming global cyber event will crack codes, exposing digital data, and more. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and then we'll go ahead and bring out some precepts.
This could play into future events right around the corner that affect us all. Now, cybersecurity experts have been talking about this day where they believe supercomputers, quantum computers, are going to be able to crack codes that they can't today. And when this day comes, it's going to be a nightmare per se, because the quantum computers are going to be able to take down all your security, all the privacy. It's going to be able to crack everything within seconds, and this is just going to happen one day, as they say. Well, now that Q Day is said to potentially happen by 2025. They've moved it up that close. It's pretty much around a year or so. This can all take place, so you can add this into the mix now. And this could also be blamed for or usher in chaos, which is just what the world elites love. They never let a crisis go to waste. And in this instance, these quantum computers will be able to crack the codes that safeguard all of our public networks, those that protect information in places like banks, government agencies, and major companies. All of this on one given day could go kerplunk. And it will be a moment where AI, so to speak, or this new technology with quantum computers, could do some devastating things. This could also send shockwaves throughout the economy, throughout the world, and who knows what else that they could have tied into this, or try to blame on this. They're already putting it out there en masse, and with all the talk of cyber attacks coming, going into this big election year of 2024, it seems everything is set for something huge to go down. And in terms of the Great Reset in your money, it seems that something has to happen sooner than later, because a crisis has to happen so they can usher in all the CBDC money to save the day. Without the crisis, they can't do that. So a number of...
Yeah, that's what basically Esaw is trying to do right now. He's trying to implement the CBDCs, alright? He has to crash the economy in order to do that.
Things on the table here for 2024. This Q Day, just a new one to add to the mix. And again, they're saying that it could come by 2025. I'll update with more as I come across.
But anyways, now we're seeing that the prophecies are not tearing anymore. And ultimately, CBDCs will eventually lead to the micro CHIP, which is the Karagma. Anyways, here is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And yeah, the prophecies are coming to pass. We see the wars and rumors of wars. We see the earthquakes in diverse places, alright? Uproars of the people, all that stuff. These prophecies are not tearing anymore. And the prophecy of the CHIP that's about to get implemented is not even tearing anymore either, because we see it right now. Esaw is pushing forward that system of getting people implanted with these devices on their skin by the way of gradualism, alright? And Esaw is rolling out his system very speedily, alright? And you go ahead and you go into any supermarket like your Walmart, your Whole Foods, and you'll see that they have those self checkouts ready in place for the system, right? For that CHIP. Here is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And this goes ahead and goes ahead and talk about like the Senate house, because Rome had a Senate house, and here we are in modern day Rome. We're actually in Rome still here today. We're actually at the revival of Rome. All right, and America has also got a Senate house. But anyways, nonetheless, I'll keep reading. Verse 12, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth all the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And that first beast is literally talking about the Roman Empire, all right, whose deadly wound was healed. This is basically, here in America, is basically the revival of Rome. We're still in Rome. Verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire to come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, and by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had a wound by the sword and did live. And then that the image of the beast is basically talking about the infrastructure of Rome, the system of Rome. All right. Ultimately, the image of the beast is what we call now today is Esau's NWO, New World Order. That's what Esau wants to accomplish. Verse 15, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And we're getting to that point, all right? Sooner enough, we're going to get to that point to where Esau is going to implement the CHIP on a global scale, all right? And Esau is going to push forth the draconian measures. And Esau is even going to have those to be killed who will not worship the image of the beast. All right? Some of the men of the Lord are going to be made martyrs, are going to be made martyrs for Yahweh's sake. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in the right hand or in their foreheads. And we all know what that is talking about. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And yeah, that CHIP is going to be basically how people are going to be used as like a new way of living, basically. That CHIP that Esau's about to implement, that CHIP is going to be your wallet, your ID, your keys, all that stuff. It's all going to be put into that CHIP. And basically, we're going to get to that point to where Esau's going to implement this, all right? And people are not going to be able to buy or sell without it. Or even Esau is going to even cause many to starve if they don't have this. All right, but according to the scriptures, the Lord is not going to let his elect starve in those days. All right, scriptures tell you that basically in Psalms 91 that no evil shall touch thee. Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beasts, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. Revelations 13:1. Actually, let's go ahead and look at Psalms 91 real quick. But yeah, the Lord is going to protect his elect in that day, alright, in the day of Jacob's trouble, and even when Esaw implements the CHIP on a global scale, the Lord is going to make sure that his servants eat, alright. His servants are going to be taken care of in that day, and he's going to make sure that no evil befalls upon them. Anyways, here's Revelation chapter 16, verse 1. And I heard a great voice of the temple saying unto the seven angels, go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And those who take the CHIP, they're gonna get cancer from that shit, alright? And even those who take the CHIP, especially Israel, alright, because we're the Lord's people, are going to be burnt with nuclear fire, and by the angels coming to the earth, which the Lord and his angels had made. And the Lord's chariots are going to zap 2/3 of Israel. But anyways, here's Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, Esaw's new world order, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb, and in the presence of the Lamb. And their smoke of their torment extendeth up forever and ever, and they had no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoso receiveth the mark of his name. And yeah, those who receive that CHIP are not going to be able to repent from it, alright? Because the Lord literally told you not to take it. And if you do, there's going to be a consequence for taking it, alright? And that consequence is, for those who took the CHIP, are going to burn by fire, by that nuclear fire. Anyways, one more precept, send it there. And right now you see celebrities. You have all these people. For an example, you have Mark Zuckerberg building a bunker basically in Hawaii, and these celebrities, Esau really thinks that he can really escape the judgment of what the Lord is about to bring upon this place, alright? But nah, no, Esau's not going to be able to escape. 2/3 of Israel are going to receive judgment either damn way. These heathen nations are going to get destroyed as well, but the majority of them will be our slaves, alright? Will be the elect's slaves, and also Esau will be slaves, especially that in the kingdom that is to come, alright? Because right now we're seeing the downfall of Esau's rulership. But anyways, here you have these people building bunkers, thinking that they can escape, but no. Here in Amos, the 9th chapter, starting at verse 1, tells you, it says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake. Cut them in the head of all them. I will slay the last of them with a sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away. He that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. And yeah, right now, I mean, you got the elites there, they have their bunkers ready, but yeah, you have people that are building the bunkers right now thinking that they're going to be safe in their bunkers, but no, they're not going to escape from the Lord at all. Verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Yeah, Esau thinks he can really escape, but no. Once that CHIP gets implemented, the destruction of America getting eradicated will come forth speedily, all right? And before America gets completely wiped out by nuclear missiles, the Lord is going to deliver his elect. The Lord is going to give his elect spiritual powers. After when America gets demolished, the Lord is going to send his elect to go after two-thirds of Israel and Esau especially, and these heathen nations. And the majority of the majority of these Edomites and these heathen nations will be our slaves. Anyways, that was just it to that lesson. Helpful is edifying. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.